Hey guys, it's 412 Sports Cards here today, back with another video, and today, coming at you with a new video, we're going to talk about what I'm doing right now to keep the hobby fun. So, I've talked a lot about card prices recently, a lot about card price movements, a lot about how prices have been falling on a lot of cards. And while I do see upside in the future, watching the prices of your cards go down or just stay stagnant isn't the most fun. It's really easy to get stressed, especially when you have a ton of money in it. And it's just not as much fun as watching your card prices shoot up like they have for a long time. So, I want to start this off by saying that I've been trying to make an active effort not to watch the prices of my cards as often. Now, I have the luxury of doing this because I put my money into cards that I feel safe holding for a long time. We'll just show you 3 quick examples, like this Brady, this Braun, this Kareem. I'm buying stuff like this, and even if there are movements in the short run, it's stuff I bought and that I feel really safe in for the long term. So, first of all, I just want to say I've been buying stuff like that, and that's what's been allowed me to kind of take some of my eye off the prices. So, we'll get into what I'm actually doing right now. Sorry that took so long. I'm looking through a lot of my cards right now for grading. So, I've got like a small grading sub going out, and I've always liked inspecting cards, kind of the thrill of it. I bought so many of these Tatums, bought and sold tons of them, and just taking my best ones. They might only be 9s, but still, it's really fun, the hunt of buying raw cards and looking for good copies. This Luka is probably my favorite card in my collection right now. That sounds crazy to say. It was like a $90 card when I bought it. And then these 2 Jujus. You can create a lot of value in grading, but honestly, it's just really fun, the hunt. And also what's really fun, just knowing that you're going to be getting these cards back. The thrill of getting cards back from grading is absolutely huge. And what I do is I let myself keep some of my favorite cards that I'm getting back. So like, for example, I'm 100% going to keep this Luka Emergent. It's a beautiful card, and I'll definitely be keeping it when it comes back from grading, and I think it's going to 10. So getting a 10 on like a card for your PC, I think it's just really cool. And it's really fun. It's something to look forward to, especially, when you're just sitting with prices that are stagnant or going down. It's fun. And what I also do is, like other stuff like this, is I let myself keep my favorites. So Jaren Jackson, you can see this piece I've got of him in the back. He's my favorite player. So I sent out a bulk in like December, and it came back September sometime. Yeah, long time. But I got 2 10s and a 9 on these silver prisms, which by the way is insane because at that point they were $40 cards, and I sold each PSA 10 silver for $475. It's absolutely nuts. But I kept the 9. It was worth a lot less. And 9s are still cool. The black corners and stuff are clean. So, it was just a nice card. I liked it a lot. I keep this stuff, and that's what keeps the hobby fun. Especially when the prices aren't, going up as much as you'd like. I am a collector at heart, and the investing part came second for me. So, being able to grade and keep stuff of favorite players, especially when you're not into it at very much money. So, I bought this card and graded it, and I'm into it at like $45. So that's not much at all. It's not like I'm into it at a ton of money and I feel obligated to sell for a bunch of profit. So it's a nice card to keep. Another thing I'm doing is I'm trying to rip cheap blasters. So in the past, I ripped like a Mosaic blaster back when they were like 55, Mosaic basketball that is. And I graded a John and RJ. You're actually going to see those in an upcoming video. I just got like a 15 card economy back. Oh, also, I'm sending these cards on economy, so the 20-day, just because it's more fun for me to get them back sooner. So I'm willing to pay a little extra for that. It's fun. But Mosaic is nice. You can get some cards. You can get the rip. Get some cards to maybe sub, and even if you didn't, you got the fun of ripping. And there's always potential those cards could be worth something back in the day, or in the future days. We all know that ripping isn't exactly a great investment, but it's something that's a lot of fun. And another thing that I've been doing is I've even been dabbling, and I don't know if any of you guys are doing this out there, but I'm just kind of rambling. I ripped a blaster of Illusions, and as far as things go right now, it's pretty cheap. It cost me like $35 for a blaster of Illusions. It's not a good product if you're into it for investing at all. And you guys know me probably as an investing channel, but I love cards too. And there's something about ripping a product like Illusions, because it's not worth very much, the cards aren't worth very much, and you have no expectation of them ever being worth much, which is great, honestly, if you're a collector. It allows me to enjoy cards, enjoy the fun of getting rookie cards without worrying about having to move them at the opportune moment to capitalize on price increases. And there's something I love about that. It takes you back to the days when prices were more moderate and people were more in it just for the collecting and not to capitalize on all the money they could make. And I try to capitalize on money, but yeah, I got like cool cards. It's Brandon Clark, Grizz, my boys, always up for some Clark and Jaw rookies. And these cards just look cool. They're super shiny. Tyler Hero, it was fun to pull this while he was still going off in the finals. LeBron, this Sekou insert, and this Rui, it's hard to tell, Emerald. I mean, these cards are not stuff I'd ever buy for investment, but I find myself just looking through them for fun all the time, just because they're cool cards that I know I should never really need to worry about trying to take maximum profit on, and I can just enjoy them for what they are and have fun with it. Anyways, I just hope that video kind of shed some light on stuff and ideas that you guys can be doing to stay fresh in the hobby, keep having fun, even when, your investments aren't skyrocketing, that there's still a ton of fun to be had if you're a collector at heart. And if you guys have any suggestions for me, things I can be doing for fun, drop them down below. I'd love to hear it. I'm always looking for new ways to explore the hobby. And anyways, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.